What is up, the lovely people on YouTube? So in today's video, I'm going to be drawing you guys the iPhone guys. So a quick little tidbit of information that I found on Wikipedia. So the iPhone was originally launched on Jan 9th, 2007 by Apple CEO Steve Jobs. And it was released in the United States on June 29th, 2007. And I think this was one of their first ever developments in the smartphone industry. And up until now, I'd always used Androids or something on that nature, so I never really got the whole what do you want to call it, the whole thrill of the Apple iPhone till I actually got my first iPhone back in 2014, which was the iPhone 4S. And I remember this very distinctly is when I'd first gone to the Verizon, actually not Verizon, it was actually Sprint. I'd gone to update my phone because the phone that I did have at the time was a Samsung, and it was a touchscreen phone. And what ended up happening was the phone display started malfunctioning, where I had the habit of putting it in my back pocket, and I think what ended up happening is sometimes I would remember to take it off and put it in the little cup holder at the side when I was driving, and then sometimes I would just forget it in my back pocket and then just drive. So I guess my rear end kind of like pushed down against the screen and kind of created the glitch. But anyway, so when I went into the store, the guy was like, "Alright, so what kind of a phone do you have?" And I pulled out my phone and he's like, "Oh." So I was like, crap. It's like I know my phone was old. So he was like, "Do you have any selection or a choice of phone that you'd like to get today?" So I told him, I said, I'd like to upgrade to the iPhone. And the current model at the time was the 4S. So when I first got the phone and he did the unboxing, or he let me unbox it, it was kind of cool to see the different features that phone had at the time. So that was my first official iPhone, and I had that phone for quite a while, I think right up until 2018. And then as usual, the battery started to give out and the phone wouldn't hold a charge. But I think the thing what I've liked most about the iPhones is their technology and the ease of use. And the greatest thing I think I've ever found that I didn't know that actually existed on the iPhone was the AirDrop feature, which is such a cool thing. It's like you record something on your phone and you can just magically, with just a push of a button, just drop it onto another Apple device. And that's what I used my older iPhone, which was my daughter's, to use to make these videos. So, and now the current phone that I do have is the Apple iPhone 14 Plus, which is just as remarkable of the older iPhones that I have, except this one's battery life is much more better. But the amount of apps that are available in the App Store and the things that you can use to make your life so much simple is just amazing. From the time the smartphones have ever been launched, I remember having my first ever cell phone was I think a Motorola flip phone. And back then, this was in, I want to say 2001 or 2002 actually to be specific, the phones only had a calculator, maybe a text message feature, and that was about it. And now the apps have just advanced to such a cool level. I mean, you can do monitoring of your health, you have a calculator, you can book a hotel room, book a train ticket, anything just from the touch of an app on your phone, which is really cool to see how much the technology has advanced, especially when it comes to the Apple iPhone and actually all smartphones to talk about. So when I decided to draw this, I just wanted to gonna go down a little bit of a memory lane to tell you all about my feature, or not my feature, the Apple iPhone features that I really liked, and just have a good time drawing this phone for you guys. I know smartphones are always going to be around, and it just makes life so much easier with the amount of things that y'all can do with them. So with that being said, guys, I guess go ahead and wrap this video up, and hopefully you'll enjoyed following along drawing, and I will see y'all on the next video. I think the Leaning Tower of Pisa is the one I'm going to be doing next. So till then, bye for now and have a good one.